Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. VeChain is performing actually quite well at the moment. It did reverse. We had here this dotted line. I think that was one of our target areas, target levels. It was a previous wave forward down here, which was the same level as the one where VeChain turned around. Here again, very nice to see how these Elliott wave trend channels are useful to determine when a possible C wave of such a zigzag pattern to the downside can end, right? So I did show you, I think in the last video, that we are counting here an A wave, the B wave as a triangle, and then a C wave to the downside, where the wave 5 was the longest one. That's possible as long as wave 3 is not the shortest. And as we discussed before with these Elliott wave trend channels, you can, in a zigzag, determine sometimes quite accurately where such a C wave ends. As soon as you know the A wave, basically I have to move it actually, because you put it where the A wave ended. That's even more accurate, right? Because there are clear rules how you draw them. So you draw the beginning of the A wave. Yeah, you take that point, you take the end of the B wave, which was the triangle end, and then you take a parallel line to that and add it to the low of the A wave. That gave you perfectly the target for the C wave. To be honest, I don't know why I had it here. I think that's where I had the A wave before, but then I moved it later and it made more sense. So either way, it did turn around at that previous swing low of the 19th of January and at the lower boundary line of the trend channel. Is now trying to break above the trend channel upper boundary line, and it seems to be successful. I was a bit concerned about VeChain, how fast it came down here, and I discussed with you before how long actually the increase took. Compare that to the speed of the sell-off, then this is not incredibly healthy. What I originally wanted to see for VeChain or of VeChain was that this here was just an A wave. Then I wanted to see a larger B wave and a C wave to the downside. The problem is it did that whole thing in one go and actually came down a little bit too low to make this thesis of an A wave, a B wave, and another C wave likely. It's of course possible that it could just rally now in a B wave and still come down in a C wave later, but it would then most likely come down to the 88.7 Fib level, if not lower. And the risk is that it will make a new low below the November lows, okay? So that's a bit of a risk. Besides that, we've had a nice reversal here of VeChain, and what it now needs to do, it needs to break out of our reversal area to the upside, needs to break out of the trend channel. Well, it's done that, but it needs to hold it, and then it could rally and make new highs above the 3.3 cent level. The 3.3 cent level is a very important level on the VeChain chart. This is up here and it is the 88.7 Fib level of the larger VeChain cycle. Now we are far away from that at the moment, but yeah, I mean, it is turning around. It's a little bit too early to really be super happy and confirm the breakout already, but it's starting to come together. Here on the VeChain chart, we can try to put a 5-wave structure together. I think it works reasonably well. So I would count here a possible wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and now a 5. And this could be nearly finished. I think possibly here, sort of in that region, around 2.4 cents, that could be finished. That would then ideally form a wave 1, could then come down in a wave 2 and run like that, okay? So that would be ideal. And if we get that 1-2 set up, the wave 2 might be another entry point, and the third wave to the upside could then be a take profit target. Looking at this, where would that wave 2 end? Now, I can really only base it on the last highs. In reality, it might mean that we come down a little, well, that we go up a little higher before, and then I will have to change the targets, right, as we go. But for now, it is the 2 cent level, basically. That's 2.04. That's the critical level below which VeChain is not allowed to drop. If it does that, then this 1-2 setup will get challenged, and it would be an indication that we're actually going to break this setup will make a new low and might even come back to the November lows, yeah, or December lows actually it was. So ideally it's gonna hold a higher low in the first deeper retracement. It often is these deep retracements, the first deep retracement after a rally, that gives you the truth. Yeah, this will be the moment of truth, and if it's holding that, then it could rally higher. So it's a bit too early really to confirm anything. But as we go along in the next few days, and I would like to see what CPI does tomorrow, then we can define the next targets in the further in the next few days. Yeah, okay, that's my update about VeChain. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.